Why is a methodical approach crucial for proving quadrilateral properties? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle without looking at the picture on the box. It would be confusing and frustrating. That's why using a step-by-step plan is so important when working with quadrilaterals. When you want to prove a shape is a certain kind of quadrilateral, like a parallelogram or a rectangle, you need to follow a logical order. Starting with what you already know, like the shape's sides or angles, helps you build your proof carefully. If you skip steps or guess, you might end up with wrong conclusions. A methodical approach means breaking the problem into smaller parts. For example, first show that opposite sides are parallel or equal in length. Once you prove that, you can move on to other properties, like angles or diagonals. This makes the process clearer and easier to follow. It also helps you avoid mistakes that happen when you jump to conclusions without proof. When proving that a quadrilateral is a rectangle, you first need to show it is a parallelogram. Then you can prove it has right angles or equal diagonals. Each step confirms part of the shape's properties, making the whole proof stronger. Using a step-by-step method also helps you understand how different properties connect. For instance, knowing that opposite sides are parallel and equal can lead you to conclude the shape is a parallelogram. From there, proving it has right angles confirms it is a rectangle. This process makes it easier to see the relationships between sides, angles, and diagonals. It also helps students learn how to think logically and reason clearly. In geometry, shapes like squares, rectangles, rhombuses, and parallelograms all have unique properties. Proving these properties requires careful, logical steps. Without a methodical plan, it's easy to make errors or overlook important details. When you follow a clear process, your proofs become more convincing and easier to explain to others. It also makes learning about quadrilaterals more organized and less confusing. So, a methodical approach is like having a map when exploring a new city. It guides you through each part of the journey, making sure you understand every step. This way, you can confidently prove what makes each quadrilateral special. It's the best way to make sure your reasoning is solid and your conclusions are correct.